What's up, everybody? I got Taco Shooter with me today, and we're going to be talking about the Season 4 Crucible rooms and when it's coming. And we're both so excited because the current Crucible season sucks so bad. So August 7th, we're having a new Crucible come in. Taco, just had a first glance opinion. How happy are you that Season 3, if you want to call it Season 3, is ending?
I'll never refer to it as season 3. It was just a continuation of season 2. It will forever be 2.5 in my eyes, and I am just through the roof excited that it's over, and really excited to see what season 4 is all about and how it changes.
I couldn't agree more. And guys, this is a two-part video, so make sure you
Yeah.
head on over to Taco Shooter's video. The link will be in the description below if you want to see us talk about stages 1, 2, and in my opinion, the most intriguing room, stage 5. But for now, let's get into it. So before we jump into the rules themselves, let's talk about the global rules that are coming in. Our current global rules, it's like an encyclopedia of anti-Darkhold and Gamma. It's such a big read. It's so convoluted. It makes no sense. I'm glad they shrunk it down. We got multiversal warrior, basically 10% crit chance and crit damage are added to the new warrior characters who have a charge. So for each charge, they're getting 10% crit chance and crit damage. This is primarily going to be affecting, if I'm not mistaken, your Firestar, who I think is going to max out at 10, if not 20%, based on how many charges she spawns in with, and your Deathpool, who, kind of awkwardly enough, is just going to use her ultimate turn 2, so she doesn't care about crit chance or crit damage, so it's kind of a wash there. I don't think this rule is kind of game-breaking in any sense. And the next part of that is attacking enemies with blind gets you regeneration. That seems completely useless to me because I mean they're all dead for new warriors, right? They're all how are you feeling about these global rules? Are they're a little underwhelming, but definitely a breath of fresh air from what we've had, right?
Yeah, I mean, so the crit chance and the crit damage is going to play an impact. 10% crit damage, additional crit damage on a team that's very crit heavy, is definitely going to make what was killing teams last season die a little bit faster. And again, we don't have when we go through this, you're going to find we don't have that specific call out to the Make Believe Eternal Tangled Web team where you have to use this if you see Eternals or Tangled Web or both. So it's we're essentially going to have to learn how to use the team all over again. It's great.
Yeah, it's exciting. And then we
Yeah.
have the everything, the on defense, all characters gain 20% health and 10% damage is very par for the course. So let's get into some stage rules. Starting with stage 3, because again, we did stages 1 and 2 and 5 on Taco's channel. Go over there and watch that. After this, before this, doesn't matter. Just make sure you go and watch it. Subscribe. If he gets to 3,500 subs, we're going to have a celebratory hot tub stream. And that's super awkward for many people, including myself, and I'm down for it. I can't wait.
Not me. I'm in.
Stage 3, Cosmic Shielding. Now, what's really cool about this room, in my opinion, is that they took our direct feedback from the meeting and they just copy-pasted it. So, Cosmic Shielding. On defense and offense, Cosmic Hero characters. On turn, gain deflect. When attacked, apply defense down to the attacker. It seems like a minimalistic room, but they were going to limit it a bit more in scope, and now it's just Cosmic Heroes, which means they're listening to our feedback. This opens up the doors to a bunch of characters didn't before, like Eternals get hit by this, Bifrost gets hit by this, Hero as Guardians get hit by this, Kestrel gets hit by this. There's lots of cool Cosmic Heroes that are going to gain deflect on turn, making them tankier, and when they're attacked, they're basically doing a retaliate that does defense down, not damage, which, for Kestrel, that's going to help her quite a bit on her pings. What's your first impression on the room?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, so what you're saying, so all those characters, even Weaver, right? So Weaver's Cosmic Hero.
No,
So
no,
there's a lot.
she's global.
No, she's Global Hero. Whoops. Anywho, there's a lot of Cosmic Heroes that are going to be able to benefit from this. And, we'll see what happens. For me, this room in particular is, this is one of them that could turn into, just sort of throw anything in there. You may not actually have to follow it. There's a lot of really exciting rooms. This is one of, I think, two that I think fall into the category of we'll see what happens. In my eyes, it's still a complete breath of fresh air for everything that we're going to be going through today compared to where we were when we're making this video.
Yeah. Let me run something by you, though. Infinity Watch, the team that we never let leave the meta. All cosmic heroes except for Nebula. All gaining deflex, so they're tankier, and every time they get hit, they're going to apply defense down, which is something they lack on their team beside Moon Dragon Ultimate, which is her turn 3 ability. So this is going to make Infinity Watch even deadlier. Do you think that it's okay to tell people, go invest in Infinity Watch? Because they keep finding a way to stick around.
I mean, so Infinity Watch has one of the most devastating abilities in the game, and they've had it since they came out, and it is the combination of Safeguard and Immunity. And there's one quick counter to that. One. And that's Apocalypse.
Yeah.
But you can't use Apocalypse on every room.
That's right. That's right. If we could, maybe Crucible would be a lot faster. That's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're an efficiency sync team. So from an offensive standpoint and where you're using them elsewhere, they're a team that you're going to be using on defense essentially everywhere. You're going to use them on defense here. You're going to use them on defense in war, or as a ridiculous sack team, or a ridiculous cleanup team of some sort. Like you're going to be using this team multiple times a week. So investing in them is never going to be a bad idea.
Couldn't agree more. All right, let's move on over to Stage 4, Wrecking Ball. This gives me hope that they're working on the Wrecking Crew, and that's going to be a team to come out in the near future. But on defense and offense, on turn, so it works for both sides of the field, which is really nice.
Yeah.
On turn, if a character has taunt, gain offense up. Also on turn, all allies with offense up gain assist. This, at first glance, seems like, okay, it's just offense up. But that second line is kind of crazy when you think about the kind of teams that get offense up. My initial thought went right to Unlimited with the Sunfire doing his offense up with his special, and all of a sudden you're getting assists from every single Unlimited character on the following turn, which, Gambit, he takes so many damn turns, and if his entire team has offense up, and the attacks are coming like crazy, Rogue's coming in and smash you, Dazzler's coming in, if she gets a crit, is that going to apply the blind that happens in Crucible for her? Phantom X is tickling your toes. Stuff's happening there. What other teams off rip can you think of where offense up, it goes widespread to the team?
Yeah, well, I mean, you've got Darkhold with offense up with Safeguard, right? This is, and we still haven't had a chance to test this yet, so it's a little bit terrifying. Mm-hmm. Is this going to be calls one assist, or calls if the character that's attacking has offense up, are they calling their entire team to assist? I don't know an answer to this yet. And if it is the latter, this could be the most pain in the ass, devastating room that you're going to be going through, because you could get completely one shot. Your Apocalypse or anybody else could get just one shot turn one.
Yeah, like the way I'm reading it. Say we're using the Wakanda team. Black Panther just used his special. Everyone has offense up. The following character that's going to take a turn is, I believe, Shuri. So in that case, when Shuri uses her basic, I think she's going to call in Black Panther 1 million, Nakia, and Okoye, and all 4 characters are going to pounce on a character, and then Shuri, if you have as a striker, she'll follow up. So you're looking at the first ever 5-tuple tap. It just sounds really fun.
It does not sound like a good time if you're on the receiving end of that tuple tap.
That's true.
Not sure I don't know what a tuple tap is, but
let's just keep using tuples. Tuples, they work. You brought up an interesting combo here, and that was the Eternals, because they're getting offense up after their first turns too. So whenever you pair anybody with Eternals, Tangled Web gets offense up when Weaver does her special. All of a sudden, the entire team is just coming at you, and is it doing all of their basic attack effects? Like, it's kind of a crazy concept. And like you say, this could be a nightmare room, which it's better than using Masters of Evil. Masters of Evil gets offense up on everybody. Oh my god, there's so many options. This is better than using Masters of Evil against Wakanda, which is the current Stage 4, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. And finally, Stage 6. I immediately read stage 6. I'm like, oh, this is just the current stage 5, no big deal. And you corrected the record. So this is also called building momentum, but there is a huge change here, and that is special abilities cost less, 2 less to use, as opposed to, I believe right now, I think it's 3 more or something crazy like that. You brought up some crazy combos you were talking about. I think you brought up the Eternals, so Cersei can use her special every turn. Red Hulk, he can use his special every turn. Morgan, she's going to open up with her ultimate, then follow up with her special, and then she's going to ultimate again immediately after that, doing more turn meter rewind, more ability blocks, more traumas, more disrupts, more everything. Is this going to be the scariest room?
This is going to be you can literally put anything, almost any meta team in the game in this room, and good luck. I think this room is probably going to be where you hold you hold your Tangled onto offense, because without Tangled, I don't know that you can get through this room. This room is also ridiculous, but I feel like in the same way that you had Tangled Doom was essentially the hard counter to Room 5 in Season 2.5, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw that same thing going on with this room, because it's that, like you just said, the idea of Red Hulk doing his special every turn, the idea of Eternals just rocking you with ultimate and Shuri just stunning every turn, which it's terrifying and it's fun, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what we end up putting in all the other rooms. I mean, at some point we'll definitely need to do a video on recommendations, but there's going to be 72 options for each room, so it's going to be fun.
It's going to be very fun. And to your Tangled Web Doom point, there's a Tangled Web kind of call-out room that you're not going to see in this video. You're going to go see the Tacos video, so click the link below and go check out Tacos video. But that's going to round out my 3 rooms. Now, the question is, like, how are we feeling about these rules? Like, what kind of direction do we think this is going? And you talked about in your video at the end, I'm going to talk about right now, this is so much better than what we currently have. It makes me so happy to have this, and then we've been sitting down for like, I don't know, an hour and a half, and we've been bouncing, going back and forth, like, oh, this team looks amazing, oh, but what about this, countering that, and then going back and forth, and there's so much more vibrant life in what we're theory crafting for this. And I think it's fair to say, I'll speak for you here, let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. We've been at this point between the video, between your video and my video, we've been talking about Cosmic Crucible and these rooms for 2.5 hours, something like that. And obviously videos didn't take that long to put together. And I keep getting more and more exciting each step of the way, each room, every time we talk about it and re-talk about it. And this is shaping up to be the most fun Cosmic Crucible season ever. And that's saying a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
I'm freaking pumped.
Yeah.
Freaking pumped.
And just 3 more, Taco. Just 3 more Masters of Evil against Wakanda, and we never have to do it again. Just 3 more.
Cosmic Crucible, or Community Crucible's back, baby.
Let's go. All right, guys, with that said, that's going to be it for this video. Again, make sure you go check out Taco's video. Make sure you like, subscribe, both of these videos. Stay happy, healthy, and have fun. Have a wonderful day. And Taco Shooter and Dorky Dad saying bye-bye.
Bye.
That's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Stay happy, healthy, have fun, and I'll see you in the next one.